Hi there again, Josie here from Life at 50 and Beyond. Thanks for joining me here in my channel. I have a beautiful DIY, purely Dollar Tree materials except for just one piece, which is readily available in any home. Stick around and I'll show you how, and I'll come back for a chat. Okay, you will need the following materials. These silver plastic plates. They come in 8 pieces. Buy 2 packs because you need 10 pieces. You'll need glue gun, the diamond wrap, the shoebox. Preferably the adult shoebox, not the kiddie shoebox. So first you will need to line them up here like this. So let's use this tape, so connecting them together from the back like so. You know, you fold this first and then just connect it like this. So I like lining them up first and then just do that. Yeah, so what's gonna happen, these two will be covering this, right? And then you will need 3 pieces to cover this side. So what I'm gonna be doing is I am going to be connecting 10 pieces together, and then we'll do some readjustments later. So let me just do this on a fast motion to save time. So at this point, I'm just trying to see if it's going to make a good snug fit. However, it looks like I would need to make some adjustments so that it will fold flat on the corner. As you can see, I already put a gap on the ones on the shorter side, and I need to make adjustments for the corners. If you need to readjust so that it will make a fold better and give it enough space like this one, instead of ripping up the tape by hand, just slice it. Don't save the tape anymore. You'd rather save the plate. Just cut it. Just be gentle so there you go. So it's just, of course, just need that X-Acto knife there. So I needed a little bit of space here. So once again, I am trying it if it's going to make the turn, and I realized that as a shortcut, I think what you need to do is connect 3 and 3, and then those other 2 pairs of 2 for the shorter side. You just put a gap in between, and then when you're connecting all of them together, the corners that will connect from the short to the long ones, you will have to put a gap. So this was just a trial and error for me, but I'm sharing it to you now that, as you can see, I am slicing it again, make my adjustments so that I will make the corner. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so that corner there, the middle of this one, the middle of that one, the corner here, and of course, this corner here. Wow. And then you can glue it all around. So let's just see here. Now I'm going to connect these two. This is one of the trickiest parts of connecting all of this together, is when you're going to do the closure. And of course, since you need a gap, so just kind of lay it flat still when you're preparing the tape. It's easier that way rather than they're all crumpled up. Then fold it like this so that it doesn't catch on right away until you're ready, right? And then just, okay, again, it shouldn't be butting it next to each other. Now if you prefer, if you have a bigger box or a longer box, then you would have to slice and leave gaps in all the connections as big as you want, and then just compensate with ribbons, right? So now let me see here. Okay, now all I need to do is just glue them onto it, and then all the ones that I put in some gaps, I can cover them with blings. Now I'm going to be applying glue at the back of each plate. Not so much, just kind of like a dab of glue. But I gotta move fast because this dries fast. Careful not to get caught up right away because it sticks and you may not have the time to rearrange things. Okay, and then here you go. Awesome. See that? Don't worry, you don't have to really cover anything here. Let the petals or the flowers that you're going to be putting in to cover. Next thing that I need to cover will be the ones that I put gap in. Oh, sorry about that. Let's keep it clean. So now that it's in place, you can at least adjust it to tighten it again. Now if you want to use live flowers, because I'm going to be using Dollar Tree silk flowers or fake flowers, but if you want to use real flowers, you have to have something like, for example, maybe a plastic container that you can put water in, or you know, just a low vase. It may fit here, or maybe a couple of those square Tupperwares or food container that's shallow enough for this, that'll fit. Just put a little water, put your oasis. The oasis is where you put your flower arrangement, and then you just stick the flowers there. And that's the good thing about having a box rather than just constructing this with the bottom that's also the plate. At least the weight will hold up. Okay, and yeah, it provides the foundation or the structure. You can put this on those corners. The problem with the diamond wrap, there are gaps, see here, so it will still show probably the inside or the box or the tape. So this one will help. This is a paper tape. If you have a silver washi or metallic washies, you can use it as long as the color is the same. I have this paper tape that's glittery. Before I continue on, I will just have to make it as tight as possible so that at least it's not, the gap is not too much, you know. You don't want it to be too obvious as well that you have that gap. I would suggest just maybe cutting this a little thinner. I actually probably would do that. Hold on, let me just see if I should make it wide or just use it as like a stripe in the middle of the tape. Let's see here. You want it full or you want it just a strip? I think I just want it just a strip. I will not use glue gun. Sometimes glue, if you use the hot glue, it oozes out and sometimes there's no control. This is from the Dollar Tree as well. This is sometimes used for attaching beads. And because of this, what you call a tapered or micro tip, it has helped control the flow of the glue. Like so. I just shook it over. And then again, like I said, this one should dry clear. In my experience, it has been. Okay. It's more forgiving if you use that. It gives you enough time. Okay, There you go. See, it's much better, I think. That's much better in my opinion. So you can try to put some more here if you want to, if you want everything blinged out. I kept them at the corner and at the center of the side ones so that it's not an overkill on the blings. I'll show you the finished product as it's set up on our dining table. Here's the finished arrangement, and as you can see, it turned out really well. I love the reflection that the mirrored silver plastic plates had added to the flower arrangement. It made it really look so glam. So let me just focus it closer so you can appreciate it. And as you can see in the corner here, the diamond wraps there, and I like the fact that I only put a thin strand, you know, the single strand, rather than using the triple strands, because it didn't steal the thunder from the mirror, so to speak. I just used a narrow or thin paper tape that's glittered so that it still adds the bling without overpowering the mirror, because I wanted the mirror to stand out, and just use the diamond wraps as an accent or embellishment. And the star is really not just the flowers themselves, but also the vase, which is the mirrored one. If you prefer to put embellishments on all the connections where the plates connect, that's fine. But to me, again, like I said, it would look like it's overdone, and I don't want it to look overdone. So I have here about 12 bunches of flowers. All I did was I just kind of positioned them directly inside the box. I didn't even use a foam or an oasis. I just laid them a little bit diagonally. I didn't insert them on anything. I didn't even cut the branches. Just so you know, I just kept them in bunches, and then I just kind of stuck them together and arranged them this way. And the reason why I did that is because I tend to reuse my flowers all throughout the year, so it is cost effective not to cut the stems and just keep them in bunches. This is just our simple dining room. We're not having any formal event, but by all means, we're not very formal people, but I think it'll work well if you have an eclectic home, whether you are mixing your relaxed decor and then putting them together and adding a little bit of glam. It doesn't hurt. It makes it more beautiful. Used for any occasion, especially if you're hosting a party, kind of a semi or formal party, even for weddings, anniversaries. So maybe some brides would prefer silk over real flowers just to save money. It looks beautiful anyway, or combine it with real flowers. That's what other florists do. Even the professionals do that to save money. And the Dollar Tree's flowers are improved a lot. So this type of arrangement will cost you hundreds of dollars, especially if you do it fresh and with florists handling them. But if you do it yourself, it will cost you less than $15 total. So again, this is Josie from Life at 50 and Beyond. Thanks for joining me here in my channel. Please click subscribe, like, and comment down below. If you want to share this as well, go ahead and do so. Have a great day, everyone. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.